Good morning, Redeemer. I've got some passages to share with you today, and this is actually part of a two-part devotion here. You're going to hear from a good friend of mine who's doing a cover of a 10th Avenue North song, and I'm going to post that here under part two of this, but wanted first to share with you some scripture. And if you're like my friend Jacob that's going to be sharing with you, you've been through even past month has probably been for you one of those times where you're really wondering what God is up to, confused, scared, worried, all these emotions building up of anxiety, and really asking God, why? And I wanted to share with you from Romans chapter 8 here, starting at verse 18. I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. The creation waits in eager expectations for the sons of God to be revealed. For the creation that was subject to frustration, not by its own choice, but by the will of the one who subjected it, in hope that the creation itself will be liberated from its bondage to decay and brought into glorious freedom of the children of God. We know that the whole creation has been groaning as in the pains of childbirth right up to this present time. Not only so, but we ourselves who have been first fruits of the Spirit groan inwardly as we await our adoption as sons, the redemption of our bodies. For in this hope we are saved. But hope that is seen is no hope at all. Who hopes for what he already has? But if we hope for what we do not have, we wait for it patiently. In the same way, the Spirit helps us in our weakness. We do not know what we ought to pray for, but the Spirit himself intercedes for us with groans that words cannot express. And he who searches our hearts knows the mind of the Spirit, because the Spirit intercedes for the saints in accordance to God's will. Verse 28, we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. I wanted to leave that with you before you listen to this song, and reminder that you have a God who is always with you. You have a God that sent his son Jesus to be the sacrifice for you, and that is the ultimate good. As we look around the world and look around all these things that may challenge us in our security, in our anxiousness, in our lives as families, please understand that we as Christians have an eternal hope, regardless of our circumstances, that God is with us. And we have an eternal hope in Jesus to save us from no matter what. So please listen to the second part here. Listen to the song. I had the privilege of working with Jacob in my time in Sioux Falls. Great man, and going through a lot right now. So please keep him and his family in your prayers, and amongst the many that you are at this point. But yeah, peace out, Redeemer, and God bless.